So we're out here at one of the drained reservoirs again, place where we found prints in the past. And it's a nice beautiful morning. It's supposed to be raining, but it's not. So we decided to get out and get in it. And I'm here with Carrie from Lane County Bigfooters, and we're going to go and check out, see if there's been any more activity down here since we were here last. It is late January 2020 right now.
Down there, I couldn't tell you if they're old or new. Same spot.
Sure is beautiful. Creek's definitely a lot higher. So we cast some prints down here a month or two ago, something like that. And we just want to see if there's anything new out here. I brought my walking stick this time though. I made this in Florida when I was down there. A piece of swamp oak, and after I carved the gator head in it, we had an alligator come and visit us at our front door. We were on the second floor. That was a pretty weird experience. The kids said, "Dad, there's an alligator at the front door." I said, "Oh, you kids need to stop watching YouTubes." Well, there was a gator at the front door. He was only about 4.5 feet long. But still, I had to get my gator staff here and decide to make him go somewhere else. There are some prints here, but these are boots. And definitely normal human steps. Yeah. And this is an area too that we cast in. Carrie found those little tiny prints, one right next to each other here. We've had a lot of rain. Okay, so I was walking along here and saw these tracks that are pretty much all in a straight line here. One right here.
Oh, they're going this way, aren't they?
Yep.
Well, that's where the other ones are going too.
That is. Doesn't look like a boot.
It looks old, but that looks wide.
Yeah.
It could just be radar.
Hard to see any definite toes. These are older. But they weren't here last time. Okay, so they go up there and you see them up.
They go over the little hill and then down the other side. You saw them go one way and I saw them go the other.
No, I know they were headed that way, but that one slid. See, this one almost looks like there's toes up there. Let's see if I can't find my tape measure. .13" and that sure looks like a toe right there. It's a left foot. And Carrie says they come up and over this little hill. So where are they on here?
That big rock right there.
Oh, right here. I don't know. I don't see any definite toes, but
I don't see definite toes, but neither do I see tread. I see absolutely nothing.
so there's plenty of prints, but they're all old, so nothing determinate. We can't find anything right here with toes for sure. I was kind of hoping maybe we could find something because it rained last night. And if we found something, we'd know it was laid down sometime between last night and this morning. But nothing, so we're going to move on to another spot. We've got a report from up the road here where some friends of ours have found tracks and a lot of tree damage and whatnot, so we're going to go up there and have a look. It's maybe about 10 miles, so we'll go and have a look, but it's kind of up in that area if we don't get snowed out. So this is the road we're supposed to go up, right up here, and I don't think we're going to make it up here. Not today, probably not this year. And there have been all kinds of people and dogs right in here playing in the snow. Really fresh too. We just saw a car pass us with a dog leaning out the window, just having a ball. Must be nice to be a dog. But I figure as long as we're here, might as well walk over to this bridge and have a little look, because it's beautiful here in Oregon. I'll bet you, dear viewer, that you wish you were here right now. Well, if anybody makes it out to Oregon, hit me up. Maybe we'd be able to come on out here, go squatching. This is such a gorgeous place. I love it here. Alright, so we're back in the same spot. We were on the other side of the river here earlier today, and now we're on this other side here. We hiked over because we weren't able to get up into the mountain. There's just too much snow, so we're going to have to wait probably until spring or summer. And we're walking along, and there's some older footprints in here. It's hard to tell what they are. Do you see toes? I see. That's fresh deer right there.
Yeah, there's several deer right in the middle here.
Quite fresh. From this morning, because it rained last night. It doesn't look like those.
It's been raining for like 3 days. Look at that one. Possibly a big toe.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Carrie's following this little rivulet the other way. She may have seen something, so I'm going to head over there. But even though it's been raining for days, you know, these prints are deep, and you know, here's my footstep. If we even jump on it, I mean, I barely make an impression like these.
Here's mine. Nope. That one. Oh.
Well, those look like toes for sure.
Yep. Right there, big toe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heel back there.
Maybe. Yep.
Got a tape measure if you want it.
There's our 11-incher.
Yep. Where was he going?
Hello, Mama. Where are you going?
That's a left foot. That could be the right there. Yeah. Okay. Here's the right. The left one that we saw.
Right here.
The right, the left, and that's another right. Yep. Sweet. So I'm packing my bags for the Misty Mountains. What's that?
Down here, but I'm not going anywhere down there.
No,
See them?
yeah.
I'm not going anywhere near that.
And if they were people, who the hell would go down there and why? Well, shoot, I think I'm gonna have to go down. Yeah. It's a little impression right there, and there's toes in that. Oh, okay. It's older, but there's toes, I think. Alright, let's see if I can get out of here. I can't think of any reason why a person would want to go down there this time of year barefoot. It just doesn't make any sense. That came up between the first and second toe. I stepped on that rock. How uncomfortable that would be in bare feet.
I'd say that's probably 8 with some squish, don't you think? Maybe?
Yeah. In that ballpark.
There's that one too.
They stepped on that. Jeez.
I know. That's okay. That's ouch. That's not pleasant. Oh my god.
Yeah, these are definitely toes. 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 Toes.
I'm just stepping on the rocks.
They're not very big and they're not very far apart,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make sense. Yeah, we got good squish here. Definite toes in that. Man, look at those.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's probably the best one we've seen all day. That one looks pretty good too, even though it's washed out. Oh, here we go. Look at those. See those ones?
Yep, right there.
Right there. That's pretty good. Can't see the other part of it, but
There's toes in there. Definite toes there.
oh god, that one's great. Look at that. That's fabulous. You can see every toe on that one. Well, I'm getting a picture of that one. That's maybe 11, 10. That's good. 4 across. 10 down.
You can certainly see every toe in there.
Yep, that's a good one.
Every one of them. So I apologize for wind noise if we got it. But the wind's picking up here. Our weather's changing. It's probably going to start raining here before too long. But I wanted to just show you this. This is an example of what we find fairly often. They look like fire rings. I mean, obviously this was built likely by people, but there's no fire in it at all. There's no wood per se, except for that piece maybe, and that piece right there. But that wouldn't be enough wood to create any sort of good fire. And why go to all the trouble of building this, especially with rocks that are that big? I mean, that rock is huge. I'd never be able to carry that. And then you got this one too. I don't think this was here before.
That's new. Yes, I agree.
Look how big this rock is.
Why? There's no wood in it.
Yeah, no burn marks. Looks like there's another big fire ring right over there too. Why go to all the trouble? Okay, I'm gonna go look at this other little weird fire ring. Wow. See, I mean, it's been raining for 3 days. Look how deep that print is. I'm gonna step right here, and I'm a good 275, and I'm putting my weight in this thing, trying to get deep. And that's as deep as mine goes, right here. So what the heck? Why is that one so much deeper than mine when this ground is saturated? It doesn't make sense. There's good toes in these, and toes here. Alright. So this trackway right here is going to be interesting. I know Carrie has access to her tape measure pretty handy. I want to get a measurement on these. And there's that fire ring, the first one we found. And here's this other one. I know that first one wasn't there before when we were here. This one's old, it's been torn up, looks like. No sign of fire though.
No.
I know that first one wasn't there because we were right near that cave thing on the other side of the river.
Yeah, right there.
And we would have seen that
Oh, yeah.
because we were here a couple months ago and that wasn't there. Something's been digging in there. How far apart are they?
35.
Well, even if they were 96.
Okay, these are on the opposite.
So we got Usain Bolt out here. We know he comes out here.
These are well, these are also 35. That one to that one. You can see the toes in that one.
Alright, so we found some prints here. Carrie got a video of them and me walking right next to them. So I'm going to try setting this camera down and I'm going to step right where these prints are, right next to them. And there's definite toes in them too. You can see that they're pretty far apart. So I'm going to turn this off for a second. I'm going to set it down and then I'm going to walk. So okay, these prints that hopefully you saw me stepping with were in the 48-inch range from heel to heel. And the prints themselves are maybe 9 inches long. So it just doesn't quite figure for a human. Definite toes. And this is right by that weird fire ring. Temperature's dropping here. But there's all kinds of prints here, but those ones, you know, yeah, they're within human range. It's humanly possible. But it's not normal. I'm telling you, it's just not normal. There's no sign of anything, mud being ejected out of these prints as if something was running. So, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a mystery. Okay, so here's an example of one of these weird, kind of typical footprints that we find. Right, let's see if I can get over here. There's definite toes right up here. And look how narrow the heel is back here. And normally I would think, you know, with a heel that narrow that maybe something slipped and slid in there, but it didn't. There's no slide marks at all. It's really weird. There's another print that goes across here that this thing stepped on top of. That's a heel mark right there, but it was stepping on that rock. But that's definitely a very narrow heel for right here. Anyway, I just wanted to show that because it's kind of one of the typical things that we find that doesn't really fit with your standard human track with a heel that narrow. It's very odd. Yeah. Here's a baby one. Right here. Hey, Carrie.